Turn up your YouTube channel.
My channel, Kokofemme here. More goodness from Milani. You know it's the springtime, almost that is, and what Milani's doing is reaching out to a lot of vloggers and sharing products that we get to share with you guys. Okay, so I just want to introduce more of the color statement lippies, along with more two more color statement lip liners, as well as the new ultrafine eyeliners. Alright, so in this segment I'm going to go over the pinks and corals. So I have, let's see, 3, 6, 7 of them to review for you guys. A couple of them are corals, the rest of them are various shades of pink, so that should be fun. I am rocking Rose Hip. That is actually a re-promote, I'm quite sure of, because I didn't have it in a previous collection, but they just, again, they changed the packaging. The packaging is going to be in this nice all over gold packaging with the nice top to them. You can preview the color in the bottom, so nothing's changed there. If you did not check out my red, around Valentine's Day, I did the red color statement lippy, so make sure you check that video out. I will link it somewhere in here. Alright, so just like a little recap, this particular bunch came with a pink lip, okay, lip baggie. Both of them are awesome. What I'll probably do is do a future giveaway, giving away both of these bags, because Lord knows I have a ton of makeup bags, okay? Not saying that these weren't cute, but I just, you know, figured I'd share it with you guys, all right? So, the cases, that is, I want my lippies, okay? All right, so, also I want to share with you guys 2 of the lip liners. And I'm going to talk about those, and one is called Haute Pink or Haute Pink, and the other is called All Natural. Love them, okay? I told you guys in the last video the quality of these is up there with MAC and higher end. They're really soft. Love, okay? Also, some bright springy colors, and they have this black, all over black, but they have this other black liner. Ooh, it is just, I hope it'll pick it up on the end so that I can show you the 4 or 5 ultra eyeliners that they have. So without further ado, let's get on to the swatches. Okay, so the first things I'd like to swatch are the color statement lip liners. Again, the brownish color is going to be all natural, and this one actually is brown girl friendly. I reviewed another one that they sent on the red lipstick video, but this one I find that I wear filled in my lips like when I'm doing a nude lip, so this is perfect. And the Haute Pink is nice as well, and I'm sure, please, okay, with the H-A-U-T-E, Haute, y'all know what it is. Alright, so I'm going to swatch both those colors so you can see that it does show up, and I'm loving, do you see that? How nice and natural that looks? That is a very, very pretty color on brown skin. You can feel it in your lips. And then the Haute Pink, very nice contrasting colors that will show up on our skin tone. So I'm really a huge fan of that. And this one looks all beat up because I was actually using it on my lips. And those are the 2 lip liners, and they're going to retail for $3.49. Perfect price on the Milani Cosmetics website. Okay, next up we have the new Ultrafine liquid eyeliners, and I actually would compare these to the Makeup Forever liquid liners, even with somewhat of the packaging and the overall make of how the brush is. That's what it puts me in the mindset of. So these are great still comparison to that as well. So these have a flexible felt tip applicator. Actually it's fairly stiff, so it's not like many of the other long-haired liners. This one is a stiff felt tip, which means that you can do more artistic detail and more precision in your lines. So I'm really happy with that. I'm actually wearing this purple one in my look today. I tried to implement that onto the rose color eyeshadow that I created. So you can see that in the video. And when it dies down to a pretty purple color that has blue flecks in it, because this one's called Prismatic Purple. And I'm just gonna swatch all of them and then talk about them and wait for them to dry. You screw up the top here, and again, you can do either thin or, look how pretty that is. Loving the love. One of these was staining. I'm trying to think which one it was, because I haven't worn all of them on my eyes just yet. I want to say it was the blue one that was really staining on the eyes. But other than that, great color payoff. Is this the one? Okay, Black Gems, I think is the one. Okay, you get your typical black as well. And this is just a regular black liner. And I've had actually this one before. Mine's probably all beat up somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, the iTech Extreme was kind of similar to that. They came out with that last year. So that's like a step up with the new Ultrafine liners. And then this one, this Black Gem. This one is like, it has some nice sparklies in there. And again, I hope it picks up. These are not metallic or anything. They dry to like a pretty nice finish. I don't want to do that one because it's not really dry too much, but I'm just gonna fan these so that they dry, but they dry really nice. So a great fan of that, especially with that prismatic purple. I see it's picking up all the teal and turquoise and greens in there. You really can't see it, but in person, this one is a beautiful color. The green is just like an emerald shimmery green. The teal dies down to like a matte teal, but again, it is staining on the skin. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in just a moment. And then you have Black Gems, okay? Can you see that? That is so pretty. Now again, these are gonna retail for $7.49 on the Milani Cosmetics website. And if you try to wipe them off, they're not going anywhere. I love that. Staying power. Love. All right, so I'm gonna take just a wipe to try to get these off so I can show you that they come off, but that blue one, actually the green one as well, both of those are staining. So just be careful when you're putting it on your eyes. It will leave a little bit of a residue, but we makeup lovers, we don't care. Get a little Vaseline, whatever you need to do to actually get that off your eye, okay? But it will stain just a little bit. Okay, you guys, so what I'm gonna do is the same as I did before. I'm gonna swatch them on top of each other, not physically on top of each other, but side by side so you can see. So the two corals in this bunch that I was sent is Fruit Punch, and the other one is Flamingo Pose, or Pose, or Posse, or whatever you want to say, however you want to call it. So the first one again is Fruit Punch, and it's a light coral, cool tone pink. Right there, and that one's called again Fruit Punch. Okay, so the next one, you guys, is called Flamingo Posse, or Pose, Flamingo Pose. And again, this is a more brighter coral pink. So on the bottom you have Fruit Punch, and on the top, Flamingo Pose. These are gonna retail for $5.49 along with all of the color statement lippies that I'm going to preview. Okay, so now I'm gonna move into the more warm, cool, and really cool pinks. So the first one up is Hot Pink Rage. Make sure I do this so that they're not, there we go. And one of the reasons why also I like to swatch these side by side so you can see, because there are a lot of similarities here from the two, that way you can pick and choose whether from this video or others videos, or if you actually go to the drugstores where you can find these, so you can make a better option choice for yourself. The next one up is called Flirty Fuchsia. And that one's like a really love that one as well. I should have put on that one today, but I love that one too. Flirty Fuchsia. Next one up is called Rose Hip, and this is the one that I'm rocking today. This is the one that's featured in the video that's playing in the background that I used the Haute pink liner with it. So just to show you some comparisons. So there you can see from the first 3 swatches, they are not the same. Okay, I repeat, they are not the same. They have different colors to them. All right, so this one, I'll recap at the end actually. We're not even gonna go there. Next one up is called Rose Amour. And this was a really cool tone pink compared to the blue base pink here. And the red pink, of course, this one's kind of like a blue base pink too, but just a lighter version. And lastly, we have Pink Frost, and it's just what it says. It's a frosty color. So this one, in order to make this one pop, you're gonna need to mix it with a nice lip liner or just a little pop of color in the center of one of these pinks would really be hot as well. So just for a little recap, gonna go back down the line here. Down here at the bottom, we have Hot Pink Rage. Secondly, we have Flirty Fuchsia, Rose Hip, Rose Amour, and Pink Frost. So there are your 5 other pink colors. Very pretty, huh? I do see some dupes in here, potential dupes as well for some matte colors. I didn't spend a lot of time comparing those in this video because this video is strictly to feature the Milani brand. Just to show you that you can do drugstore just as good as higher end, okay? Okay, everybody, so there you have it. Swatches, prices, pros. I really don't have any cons. Actually, I don't, because I'm loving them all. For the price, you can't beat them. You can also try to catch some of these. I think I saw them last week in a few CVS's in my area on a BOGO. How awesome is that, okay? So just make sure you check them out. If you can't find them in your local stores, they are all available on the Milani Cosmetics website. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.